say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say our love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and I love you to my dying day. When you're gone, I'll go mad, so don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Everybody! Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. One, two, three. What do I do? Do da do da do da do. What do I do? What do I do? You don't know what I'm going through. I feel so blue. Help me find a way to the other side. Is it me or is it anxiety? Talk to me, or I just might be going out tonight. Sometimes I say that I'm fine, but that's not all the time. You can see my colors fade away, and you know that you're mine. But you don't read the signs that say, never be my little runaway. And I've been shaking whilst you're making the mistakes of going out too late and never finding any time for me. And I've been waiting for the day when you're away, just to say that I missed you, baby. Well, maybe it's just me. What do I do? You don't know what I'm going through. I feel so blue. Help me find a way to the other side. Is it me or is it anxiety? Talk to me. I just might be going out tonight. The light goes out, and what I know is unknown. How do I go on when I'm lying by the phone? You're killing me, oh God, if only you knew that we were talking in my dream last night, but you never got to tell me. What do I do, da do, da do, da do. What do I do, da do, da do, da do. What do I do, da do, da do, da do. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You don't know what I'm going through. I feel so blue. Help me find a way to the other side. Is it me or is it anxiety? Talk to me, or I just might be going out tonight.
What do I do? You don't know what I'm going through. I feel so blue. Help me find a way to the other side. Is it me or is it anxiety? Talk to me, or I just might be going out tonight.
Tuesday, hump day is halfway. Stick it in the pig, pop it in the bank. Saturday's coming quicker than you think. 40 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow wide on you. I'm coming in my pants, my shirt, it's my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower, gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my bitch and shoes in my necktie, honey. I'm so excited, I hope that I don't come too soon. I can't move on, attention is long gone. Suits all pressed, wallets in shape. The only thing left is a low man's game. 24 to rendezvous. I can't wait, I can't wait. I'm gonna blow wide on you. I'm coming in my pants, my shirt, it's my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower, gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my bitch and shoes in my necktie, honey. I'm so excited, I hope that I don't come too soon. I'm gonna blow wide on you. 24 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow wide on you. I'm coming in my pants, my shirt, it's my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower, gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my bitch and shoes in my necktie, honey. I'm so excited, I hope that I don't. I'm coming in my pants, my shirt, it's my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower, gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my bitch and shoes in my necktie, honey. I'm so excited, I hope that I don't. I'm so excited, I hope that I don't. I'm so excited, I hope that I don't come too soon. Oh. Apparently my OBS muted me when I basically activated it. I activated it, then said good morning, and then it destroyed Oh, my OBS is having a go at me. It's technology manifest trying to get back at me just because I like using it more than usual. The stream also, like, died for a bit. Do you want to know why? My OBS crashed. My OBS couldn't handle the fact that I did this. Also, you're getting a 3-minute ad. Do you know why? Because, fuck me, I guess. Because bad things happen to good people, guys. You have to understand that you have to just I don't get ads. Good. Then you can understand my woes, my issues, my absolute, like, devastating mindset that everything is not going my way today. And as far as I'm concerned, OBS is having a go, having a field day, having one of its tantrums. It's patty fits, it's tantrums, it's absolute moronic fits of rage that I'm having to basically deal with. It's like a child, if you will. Except this child, my arm still hurts, by the way. Good. I mean, no, not good. I meant good that you are keeping me up to date about your arm. Sorry, that came off very rash. It's just that my OBS crashed. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Because I was getting everything ready and set and prepared. And I'm willing to blame certain elements to why it keeps crashing. But if I do know about that, it's probably going to piss me off even more. Because at the end of the day, it's not my fault. And neither is it the creator's fault. It's the fucking technology for not doing as everyone else says. You get me? You understand? Because that's how I feel about technology. And the worst part about it, I'm having to just... Oh, what's the word? What's the feeling I'm getting? What's the feeling I'm getting? I was about to ask a really dumb question. Basically, what I'm basically saying is I had all this momentum. I'm having all this momentum. I have to get it back. I need to get that momentum back. Otherwise, I'm going to be thinking about how my OBS basically shat on me once again. The confines of my PC, the software in my technology that just can't handle my presence. Just can't handle the power of a transition screen and music. And maybe a third-party software. I missed the lack of mustache. You take that fucking back right now. You take that back right now. Or else, I will make sure that it's nothing but this mustache. I swear, I will make it 10 times worse for you. When it comes to this mustache, it will make your arm feel like a field day. Hey, GV! How you doing? I was just busy here threatening Leafy. How is it going? Your boy was doing some good old-fashioned intro stuff, but unfortunately, as I was about to say hello, my OBS crashed. Why? The problem is I don't know, and that's the problem, isn't it? the horrors of not knowing what the problem was. And especially with you, JP, coming back after all this time. And my gosh, you gotta understand, I'm in fit frustration. But regardless, I'm gonna try and make sure that doesn't envelop me. And thus, we can go into the King of the Castle. When we last left off, I fucked up. And when I say fucked up, it's more like the chat made me fuck up. Ow. And made me lose against the ASHMEDEE Empire. And thus, as a result, they crashed my economy. They killed my people. A lot of things happen. This never gets old. You're correct. Also, expect more music soon. But as well as that, your boy is going to basically start the game. Let's see if OBS decides to crash it here. Nope, good. But yes, hopefully you're all going to be having an absolute splendid, lovely, gracious time. And whilst that is also the occasion, I hope you enjoy what confines we have here. We've also got the one, the only, the best actor in the world,
Nicholas Cage.
the best actor in the freaking world. And on his right, you got your little Levy! Why did you redeem my marble race as I was about to play King of the Castle? How dare you? How dare you? And right next to is little Chap. He's the best chapel in the world. And of course, on the top left, we got a random image of a corgi. The top right is my second favorite underrated character, Chuck Green from Dead Rising 2. Bottom left is Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3. And bottom right is Sung Ji-hoon from the Squid Game. The Squid Game. And of course, we can't start this all off without saying a little hello to our little friendly React bot. Everyone, say hello to React bot, and React bot, say hello to chat.
Chat, am I muted?
You shut... Leafy, we were just having that moment, weren't we? Remember? Oh, hell no. But don't worry, Reapbot, are you looking forward to a little King of the Castle?
Oh, wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah. I knew it'd be right up your alley, and that you're not saying it in any way, shape, or form sarcastically. Chat was muted. Yes, indeed. Ah, hell nah. But yes, but first, it seems that Leafy has done a little redeem for the marble race. Before we basically begin anything, we always got to start a little bit of a marble race because someone redeemed it. And won't that be a lovely thing to see entirely? Let me just, first of all, the Lone Ranger theme song. And then, let me just, ew. Sorry, basically, you know what? I shouldn't really say a damn thing if it means there's some bad stuff that's going to occur. But regardless, I'm just watching today because typing is hard. I mean, explanation mark and letter is fine, right? Right? I think it is anyway. But yeah, let me just... oh, and also on Sunday, I'll be playing the good old-fashioned Deltarune. That's right, on Sunday, you get to see Deltarune. You may be thinking you already saw Deltarune in another Let's Play. Well, guess what? You get to see me play it as well. It will be awesome. It will be cool. It will be nice. It will be swell. It will be all forms of goody. Goody. That's all I gotta say about that as we get into the game. That's right, get into the game. But not before we do a marble race, because someone wants us to play the marble race, which will determine the rest of the stream. And I hope you're enjoying that. Yes, don't worry. Oh, hang on. Yep. Oh, please, for the love of God, don't tell me it's happened. Uh-oh. You better not be fucking with me right now. I swear to God, I've already had enough of this bullshit already. I swear to God. Is it loading? It better be loading. Otherwise, it's just... If I get song, it's Dr. Worm. Fair enough, Leafy. You do... Don't worry, Dr. Worm will be the one if it comes to that. If it comes to that. Unfortunately, Marbles is having a bit of a go at me because reasons. It's like having an aneurysm and a half, I think. Let me just see what the hula is. I might have to go on Task Manager and kill it straight out. Hang on. Let me just see if I can kill it. Alright, I've ended its life, I think. I think I've ended it. I live for chaos. Yeah, fair enough. You enjoy the chaos for as long as possible. It can only hold for so long. It can only hold on for so long. And then we can play King of the Castle. Like, I don't know why. Oh, and now it's decided to basically wake up. Great. It's decided to wake up, guys, and it's giving me this shit. I don't know what the fuck this is, and I don't care to know. But yeah, let me just do this. Press the random button. Go on, bots. And go on random. Actually, yeah. And now, whilst we waited Ted, and then just basically a brace for what is inevitably going to be another lovely Mabba race, the likes that you have already seen, but I will do again because you lot love it so fucking much. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your fucking horses. Let's try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you steady? Go! And they are off, ladies and gentlemen. The Marble race is off. It will determine the rest of the stream. And it looks like Chat and Soul Chap and Bastard Slaps himself and Endstream are in neck and neck. But Bitch About Something is in the front lines. While Bitch About Something is in the second line. But Dust My PC is in the fourth. Lacking, but Live Talk with Point Redeemer is trying to take the lead from two bitches about something. Will this be an upset? While nothing happens, take the fourth place surrounding the diner. And we've got these lovely marbles basically as the audience members. Whilst Bitch About Something seems to be picking up the pace, is just basically, oh my god, it's just rushing the field. Just making sure no one is but Endstream got overtaken by Bitch About Something. Whilst Bitch About Something is and they're getting kind of attacked in that little area. As you can clearly see, they're basically going up and down in this fields of area. But Bitch About Something and Bitch About Something take the front line leads, while Ball Time is trying to basically overtake. But it looks like the two Bitch About Somethings are still neck and neck. Which Bitch About Something will be the winner, or will the rest basically catch up? Whilst Bitch About Something take a leisurely stroll around. Will we be seeing an upset, or are we just going to have a calm time? Whilst Bitch About Something falls into the dome with Bitch About Something, while the rest basically fall in suit. But it looks like it may be over before it's even began. Will Bitch About Something still be in the front lines to be the winner? And it looks like they're stuck. Oh my word, this is an upset. And it looks like everyone else is caught up. And it looks like Live Talk with Point Redeemer is the winner! Isn't it lovely when things go the way that you want them to be? And it looks like second place Ball Time, hi to a random streamer, Bastard Slaps himself, 5 minute Reddit, Chat and Souls Chat, Endstream, Bitch About Something, Endstream, Bitch About, and Bitch About Something. Oh, what a lovely turn of events we are basically seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, because at the end of the day, it doesn't look like any of these marbles are falling out of commission anytime soon. And I'm surprised that Ethan can run this whole thing. I'm very surprised how it basically looks to me. But yeah,
It's gonna laugh so hard if it got end stream. Don't worry, it's gone to end stream now and then. Make no fucking mistake about that. You can basically rest assured that may or may not have been an occurrence. And thus it would have been fucking annoying if that was the case. But yeah, live talk with Point Redeemer is the winner. As we basically just have... Yeah. Shush. Let me just go into the live chat and just yeah. And we're just going to we're in the live chat now, and hopefully Leafy will join, because Leafy technically has, even though you have a splint, I doubt you have less access to your mouse button. So that we can basically chat for a tad until I start the marbles. In fact, hey, Leafy! How's it going? Marbles.
I don't have a mouse. It's
I can hear behind me, by the way.
There you go. I had to mute it or pause it or whatever. Hold on, I'm still figuring.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. At the end of the day, I get it. And by the way, you were there when it crashed. And I'll tell you something. Not only that, but also to basically have it come back to life and mute me makes it 10 times annoying.
I was there when it crashed.
You were there when it crashed, and it was your time of the life except for mine. My time was not to have an exceptional time when that was occurring. But yeah, whilst that's also occurring, I think we'll do King of the Castle now, because we've held these people up for further longer than need be. And then we can basically start the King of the Castle. And of course, let's just say previously on Dragon Ball Z, I basically declared war on the Ashmedean Empire, and the Ashmedean Empire crushed me. They were kill me. Brian killed me.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and as a result, I could do nothing, because the nobles basically said, 1,000-year war, yeah, baby, 1,000-year war, baby, 1,000-year war.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, pretty much. But yes, as we line into the exceptional little nobles that will be basically parading around in the center area. Also, I've been, okay. I had an acting lesson. It went very well. I had a singing session. It went very well. And nice. I basically got to turn in my song entry for a song contest that no one's heard about, but it's nice to do. It gets me to do, like, physical work in my case, really. But as well as that, let me just press continue game. And of course, it's Monarch Zilma. Zilma.
Probably.
Zilma. Monarch Zilma, yeah, of the Sir Chapel dynasty, presiding over the kingdom of the Barons of the March, the Partitions of the Coast, and the Grandees of the South. I hope you're ready for this ongoing affair. Oh my goodness, there's just been so much pain. But yes, let's load in the game! Ready up, everyone! So, what do you guys think of the Switch 2 so far? How about we switch to a different subject?
Yeah, I don't have the Switch 2, so.
Me neither, because the last time I got a Nintendo product was the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo DS.
I have both of those.
Well, lucky you. You can basically use your stylus on your use the stylus with your non-broken hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, wrist, to be more exact. Me neither. Yeah. Just having a jailbroke Xbox Series X is worth it. Oh, I mean, with mine, I've got the PS4, I've got an Xbox 360, I've got the PC, I've got a PS2, I've got Let me just remind my PS1 games that work on the PS2. I've got let me just remind myself. I've got a Nintendo Wii downstairs. I've got Nintendo Game Boy Color. I've got fucking work to do. but not this week, I imagine. But regardless of that, ready up when you can. You too, JP. You want to know how you can join? You do !join. And basically, you get to be a part of the nobility that tries to oust me. Or better yet, be a loyalist to me, because this is a new monarch. I think it was one of the grandees. Zilma is part of the grandees, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to basically join up, that would be very good. And if you can either be a baron, a grandee, or a partition. And here you are a grandee. Also, you should have really brought your pronoun in. You're now they, them. Hey, Pickle Man boy! It's good to have you back. Lovely Baron of the Match. It's very good to have you back. And as well as that, we practically have a full game. But yeah, if it's alright with you, Leafy, I think your time is up with the talking. I'm just going to get off the thing, and we're going to basically set the game in motion. Alright,
I gotta go check on my kids anyways.
You enjoy checking on your kids whilst also checking on the nobility. You can't juggle two things at once, though. Now, can you? Pronouns. Yeah. You're supposed to basically put !join, and then put your pronoun next to it. That way you can have he, him, they, them, and she, her. But if that wasn't, if you didn't have time to do that, I understand. But regardless of that, there will be more people joining in when the time is right, and thus we should start the game immediately and get everything ready. Let's begin the fucking game! There will be more of that coining. Sorry, JP, unfortunately, your pronoun has been selected. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know you're he, him because you say he, him. Do not worry about that. Anyway, time for the council introduction. The ninth has smiled upon us, and our plan has come to fruition. Verily, there is much to celebrate. Now, remember your duty. You must ensure that the grandee's interests are enforced throughout the kingdom. Ninth bless the south. Indeed, ninth bless the south. Us. Now, introduce yourself to the rest of the council. But don't forget what I told you today. Yes, JP. I will do my best to do that. Introduce yourself to the partitions of the coast. Hello, Leafy. A pleasure, your Angus Majesty. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Don't let me down, Chap. Oh, do not worry about that, very much so. And introduce yourself to the barons of the march. Hail and well met, your Majesty! Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape! Thank you, Pickle Man boy. I will make sure that to be the case. I just happened to notice the grandees have the least military. Yeah, and yet they're the ones that took over. It's not because of rebellion, it's because the ASHMEDEEs kicked Emmy II's ass. And as a result... pardon me. And as a result, the ASHMEDEE just wiped the floor. And thus, you can understand why the grandees are at an all-time low, and the rest are basically kaput. Very much so. Very, unfortunately, much so. But yes, and with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, what do you think? Will we be a good little monarch and do as they are told? Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan, just in case. Ah, yes. Meanwhile, let's go for the coronation! Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Monarch Emmy II, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. let's get this over with. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, guys, shall we A. Hold a lavish ceremony in the south? C. Throw the monarch in the river? Or D. Actually, wait. Before we begin, let me just say this. For the barons, we have a trade of 10, a farming of 3, a military of 6, a faith of zilch, and a defiance of 2. For the grandees, we have a trade of 10, a farming of 8, a military of 1, a faith of 8, and a defiance of nilch. And for the petitions, we have a trade of 7, a farming of 8, a military of 6, a faith of 4, and a defiance of 2. Just keeping that in mind as we go about this. But yeah, now, here's the thing. I kind of need my money. So, C or D, vote now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Hey, voting, voting, voting. It's all the voting you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. A voting is for you now. Voted, vote. Hey, voted, vote. Voted it. I voted it, voting. I voted it, vote. 10 votes! And we have got all the nobles filed in to throw me in the goddamn river. Voting is closed, and thus throw the monarch into the river. It is decided. The monarch will be thrown in the river. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurtling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up, the bank soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places a crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Time for the path to victory. Your Majesty, you should learn from your predecessors' unexpected passing. Our time from Crass to F is finite. We're lucky we can make a difference. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Checking on my kids yell at me if I gotta do anything. Yeah, I get it. Anyway, we're gonna do the Architect of a New Golden Age, because that's the highest one there. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. A first time for many. And the season! Carla of the Pickle Man Boy 17 bloodline, sinister marcher Esquarian, stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. When have the Barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. What shall you do, Pickle Man Boy? Will you A. Modernization, which is lowering other people's military? B. Propaganda, which is lowering stability? Or C. Gunpowder, which is lowering the authority? A, B, or C? Which one shall you do? Pickle Boy. Which one shall you do? Which one shall you do? Whichever one. And you have picked the gunpowder plot. Voting is closed. And thus, a lot of that. The Republic of Curve has a substance called gunpowder. With enough of that, the barons could take over the kingdom. Of course, a sensible monarch could never allow one region to hoard such a thing. So to do so secretly, the barons must ensure their trading partners don't fear the monarch's wrath. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Lovely. Meanwhile, Denari of the Captain Leafy family, charismatic coastal elder, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow politicians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch Zilmar. Something must be done. Will you A, do Doppelganger, which is lowering your own defiance? B, an uprising, which is raising the treasury? Or C, a monopoly, which is raising your own trade? A, B, or C? Which one will it be, Leafy? What will it be, Leafy? What will you do to conspire against me? You have about 10 more seconds before... Oh, you've gone for doppelganger, which is lowering your own defense. Fair enough. Voting is closed. And thus, this is how we go about it. The partition planned to swap the real monarch for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance their schemes, the partition must keep defiance at 4 or less than 4 seasons. Lovely. Meanwhile, Cynthia of the JP lineage, well-known southern mischief maker, stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly. Praise be! Zilma now seats the throne, and the grandees are in charge. But the other legions will already be scheming to depose them. Do we stay loyal to the new monarch, or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? Do you do A, loyalist, which is aiding the monarch, me, or B, subterfuge, which is lowering stability, or C, intimidation, which is raising stability? Which one shall you do, JP? Which one shall you do? Man, I do like basic... And you have picked loyalist! You are devoted to me now. Now and forever. Voting is closed, and thus loyalist, which is aiding the monarch. That settles it then. Glory to the monarch, and glory to the ninth god! But we can always change our minds. If Zelma ever gets out of line, we can take up arms and get rid of them the old-fashioned way. The Grandee's goal is to aid the monarch by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the monarch produces an heir and completes their ambition. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their minds and rise up in a rebellion. Lovely jubbly. And the scheming is begun. Time for the Lords of the Land to be enacted. And it... Oh, Monarch's Iron Choice. Don't mind if I fucking do. And the season! We have the Honor Guard. Disquiet in the south and an invitation. Let's go for that one first. Your Majesty, it is my singular honor to invite you to attend the annual Night of the Seven Pyres celebration. Of course, as a former grandee, you must remember attending such festivals in your youth. Now you will get a chance to organize a pyre festival. I look forward to attending. We are blessed! Don't worry, organizing a pyre won't be too costly. I'll make sure it's a night to remember. I look forward to it, Your Holiness. Lovely jubbly. Anyway, time for the Honor Guard. Your esteemed Highness, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't you hold a battle royale to choose your Honor Guard? If you let us host in the coast, I'll even pay for it. The spectacle will boost our economy massively. And of course, I'm confident the coastal gladiators will win. Your Majesty, this is pointless. Why don't you just choose your Honor Guard and have it done with it? Nah, we're holding a battle royale, baby. Excellent. I'll begin organizing the event at once. Yes. A week later, you receive word that the battle royale is due to begin. Held, of course, in the coastal arena. You travel down to spectate along with a horde of metafans from across the kingdom. Welcome, one and all! Today's competitors are champion gladiators from the coastal arena, fierce battlemans from the south, and the Baron's ballad and veteran soldiers. Bankrupting the kingdom for that. Hey, let's face it, it improves the economy. Who will you support, Your Esteemed Highness? Well, I guess I came from the Southern Battle Nuns, and I guess it'll be the Southern Battle Nuns. I think our coastal gladiators will surprise you. Let's watch the fight. Are you ready? The bell rings! The Battle Nuns leap forward, her sword flashing! The gladiators deflect his shield, grunting with the effort. The battle nuns dance back, fluid as a viper, and turns their attention to the marcher soldier. Sparks fly as blades clash. The three fighters dart back and forth, almost too fast for your eyes to follow. Once, twice, a blade finds its mark. Blood sprays. And finally, someone stands victorious. Roll the dice! Ah, shite. It's the coastal gladiator doing some kind of obscene victory dance. His opponents lie dead at his feet. Marvelous! Marvelous! I told you! Look like you have a new honor guard, your Angus Majesty. And with that, your battle royale is over. Everyone agrees it was a fine day out for those who survived, and the coastal army attracts a wave of new recruits. Lovely. We love to see shit like that. Anyway, I feel like I'm... Oh, disquiet in the south. Your Holiness, my knaves accuse me of hoarding wealth. Me! Yeah, that's actually quite weird because you're... Wow, okay. Worse, they're throwing down their tools and burning their belongings, saying they want to live an eccentric life and that I should do the same. They want to have more exercise? No, not athletic, aesthetic. They don't want to be pinned down by worldly possessions, but burning them is quite the overreaction. The ringleader is this movement is a philosopher called Otegra. She calls herself a voice of the ninth god, and the peasants hang on her every word. They'll be at my door at any moment. All right, shall we send someone to infiltrate their cult, B, aggressively break up Otegra's meetings, or C, fight the troublemakers and hire new servants from the coast? A or C, vote now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. A, voting, voting, voting. It's all you all should do. Voting, 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 voting is for you. A, voting, a voting, a voting, 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 vote, voting, vote, voting, vote, voting, vote, voting, vote, voting, vote, a voting, vote. Oh, you have chosen one. I don't think one is on this. Okay, you picked A. Thank you for your vote, but unfortunately you are outnumbered by the sea. Voting is closed and you have chosen fire the troublemakers and hire new servants from the coast. The politicians welcome the extra cash for the use of their peasants. Oh dear. But meanwhile, more and more southern servants discard their possessions to follow Otegra's teachings. Lovely. And the season! We are now in the bidding wars! We have Captain Leafy at 1,000. We got Pickle Man Boy with 1,000. But JP, your motherfucking... Bro! You have no money! Your money is finite! You have nothing. Unbelievable, to say the least. But for the barons, we have A monument, which raises the authority. B, a theatre, which lowers the authority. C, a deer park, which lowers the farming. And D, a library, which raises stability. While the politicians have E, a fortress, which raises the military. And F, a thieves guilds, which lowers the trade. A, B, C, D, E, or F. Get your bags out and throw them on the ground! Get your bidding on! Bidding on! Well, off to a great start, am I right? I know, right? Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on. Bidding on. Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding, 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 bidding on. Get your bidding on right now. Will someone do that bidding? Already we've got B lowering the authority. Will someone try to basically interject at the last moment? Because it's all to play for if you fund something. Ooh, what will it be? What will it be? Whilst 15 seconds are on the clock, will we see a last second snipe at the end of the day? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing has Cheers, that pickle boy! You wasted all that money! You wasted all that money. That was a big waste of money, Pickle Man. Why'd you do that? I guess if you wanted to cement it, I guess. But nothing has changed. Nothing. And the season! A paper full of news? Oh shit, the news. Oh shit, I forgot about the news. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, don't worry. You were a bit late on the funding. That's all I have to say. Look at this, Your Majesty. The Chancellor holds up a wad of paper. On the front is printed the Daily Squawk, along with a dense block of text. They're calling it a paper of news, because everything that's written in it is new. It's like a little town crier made of parchment. What an intriguing idea. Indeed, if you look, it even has a little picture stories in the back pages. How droll. The paper of news quickly takes the kingdom by storm. It seems everyone is reading it. Soon enough, they are even competitive papers, and you're being asked to give an interview. Don't do it, Your Majesty! This is beneath the dignity of your office! Alright, do we A, know the newspaper business is silly? B, yes, but they can only print nice things about me? Or C, yes, they can print whatever they like about the monarch. B or C for now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 the voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 the voting is for you. And you have picked yes, and they can print whatever they like about the monarch. Voting is closed. Great. So we're not going full on King Jong-un looking over the person's shoulder going like, no, you can't say that. No, you can't say that either. You've never had a conversation quite like this with a commoner before. This journalist keeps asking difficult questions to your face. How do you respond? Let me address your question in detail. You talk at length about your justifications for your actions while the journalist takes copious notes. I am not a crook. We needed to kill those hippies as much as the next guy. We needed... if it weren't for me, you would all be touching grass. Hey! Adam Dragonfly! It has been a while. Here you are, a partition. Here's your 1,000 gold. Don't spend it all in one place. It's nice to have you back. Always nice to see you back. Once the interview is over, all you can do now is wait for the article to come out the next day. Your servant soon arrives with a fresh copy. Roll the dice! Shit! Anyway, to your horror, the interview makes you look terrible. The journalist hasn't lied about anything, but somehow your word has come out all wrong. You look like an idiot. Long time no see, my bloody chaps. You're damn right. And even the nobles take the article at face value, and the newspaper goes on to be the fast-selling newspaper in history, which is easy enough since they're only been around for a few months. From this point on, you'll be worried about journalists covering your every move. Someone's keeping watch. I feel it in my shoulder. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? I really don't care. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messages to the most influential nobles in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Well, the kingdom times were just born. It's easy enough decision. You'll marry into the grandees, and we'll, as we agreed before you took the throne. Right? Right? Right. And the cult spreads. There's a problem with the followers of that Summoner Ultegra. Her teachings have spread to the coast. Worse, she's getting stronger. She's performing miracles, healing a woman's broken arm with a single touch, curing an old man's blindness. All over the coast, the workers are throwing away their goods and cursing in the partitions for their greed. They're clashing with priests, even starting brawls in the streets. Every day we lose more workers to this cult. Alright, do we, A, join the cult to officially denounce Ortegra. B, if Ortegra performs miracles, she must be recognized as an official member of the church. Or C, have Ortegra assassinated. Can we all assassinate her, please? A, B, or C for now! Please vote for C. Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. A, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Voting, voting, oh, god damn it. God, why would you do this to me? 20%, baby. Voting is closed. Roll the dice! Yes! We fucking did it, baby! Yeah! After a week, the Archbishop reluctantly issues a proclamation stating that Ortegra and her cult is a legitimate branch of the Church of the Ninth God. Her followers are delighted. Lovely. And this is it! And it looks like amidst dark and foreboding forest, a small squant castle stands watch over the Marcher border. There at the end of the kingdom is a plot. A plot is hatching. Low authority is good to see. How fucking dare you, pickle man. You know, let's make the kingdom consummate and nationalize the kingdom times. Just how fucking dare you. How fucking dare you. How fucking dare you. How dare you, Adam Dragonfly. Look here! Our first shipment from Kerf! Incredible! May I see inside? Come on with that torch, you fool! You'll blow us to smithereens! So this is the fabled black powder. Incredibly powerful, but we'll need much, much more to put in you on the throne. For the next stages of the scheme, they must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Son of a bitch. This is not looking well for me. Not no way, not no fucking how. Let's just confirm the normal tax and end the season, shall we? We got anger from the church, raw golem, and eligible options. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. I have 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. My king, hear me out. I've got enough. Let's deal with the trade problem. But I made my goal this. Adam Dragonfly, I made this my goal. Adam. My economy! No, my economy! Yeah, I know. The Chancellor will lead you to the Great Hall where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. But now each is covered by a cloth. Alright then, let's see the eligible candidates. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. From the coast we have Tobias, the wealthy heir to noble partition Adam Dragonfly's estate. They weren't originally the heir, but their elder brother had an unfortunate accident. Sign NAFTA. The coast and south can do it together. They love to go hunting, which isn't a common hobby among the partitions, and apparently they have a dark side, though I don't know much about that. Oh, dark side. I see the shadows in my room. I like the sound of that. From the south, Catano, the eldest son of JP lineage. He's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? He's been in more duels than I can count, and won them all. Oh, and he's been involved in several high-profile affairs over the years. Major scandals. Not bad. And finally, we have the Marcher's offering, Tebecca. Scoin of the prestigious Pickle Man Boy bloodline. A typical baroness, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. She can always be found at the card table, drunk as a skunk, betting away her inheritance. give her half a chance and she'll expand at length on how we should improve the lot of the peasants. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? Of course, by picking candidates, you'll anger the other regions, but to gain a lifelong alliance. Communist marshal. Holy shit. I've made my decision. You're all gonna hate me for this, but I'm picking... I gotta go. How do I leave the game? You can't. You can't, JP. You just can't. Anyway, Tobias. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. We're not a communist. How dare. Anyway, Rogue Golem. A Rogue Golem has crossed into our territory over the ASHMEDEE border, Your Majesty. This could be an exciting opportunity. Why did it cross over here? It was instructed to dig a trench, but evidently not told when to stop. It had dug a 16-mile furrow through the landscape and over the border by the time we stopped it. Please, my liege. This is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against the ASHMEDEE. Fun fact, he's not my son. I got him on eBay. I see. Your Majesty, the barons would drown their own grandmothers to gain advantage over ASHMEDEE, or over the partitions and the grandees. Golems are an offense to the knife god, and they're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. Alright, do we A, use it as a source of labor, B, add it to the marcher army, C, take it apart and figure out its secrets, or D, destroy it? B, C, or D? Can we please do C? Vote now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Hey, vote, vote, vote. Adam, please. The voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, vote, vote, voting. The voting is for you. Voting, voting is for you now. Vote, vote, vote. Vote, 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 vote. The vote, the vote. Vote, vote, vote. Vote. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are too late. You cannot pick what is unvoted. And thus, we're just gonna take it apart and figure out its secrets. Like it should. And it was gonna be, like... The secrets of the golem have been a mystery for too long! I'll put our very best artisans to work figuring it out! A few weeks later, yeah, of course, Baron Pickleman Boy 17 reports back with a gleeful smile. Communist atheistus march. It's slow going, my liege, but we're getting somewhere! In a few months, I think we'll have cracked it! Lovely. And anger from the church. Your Majesty, about that troublesome philosopher Otegra, I must protest your allowing her teachings to run unchecked. And her miracles are unorthodox at best. How can we allow that is what is effectively witchcraft to flourish in our ranks? Not to mention the fact that she keeps complaining about supposed church riches and saying we should give them away. Good news, the Kingdom Times is 100. Oh my god. Are you worried about her teachings or your reputation? I must express my displeasure with the utmost urgency. We must want the High Inquisitor to get involved. How about a gift? Thank you, Your Majesty. That should help us work us together more comfortably. Oh, lovely. We do love a little bit of bribery here and there, don't we? Lovely jubbly, to say the least. He sweeps away. Later, you hear that a lovely new stained glass window added to the St. Bertrand's. There are no more complaints from the Archbishop's side. Lovely! Just what we like to hear. And the season! Deep in the backgrounds of the royal palace, the southern grandees are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the wall is a corkboard filled with pins and crisscrossed by coloured string. The monarch has finally found a match, even if it isn't who we had hoped, now that we just need to get on with the wedding. Indeed. And then on to producing an heir. My spies have intercepted curved merchants bound for the match. They are doing illicit business right under the monarch's nose. The question is, what are they trading? Then we've got to keep up our efforts. Monarch Zilima isn't going anywhere on our watch. The grandees must continue to aid the monarch by countering the overreaching schemes. They will win the game if the monarch produces an heir and completes their ambition. Just some common goal goods. Yeah, don't worry about it. I see. Interesting to say that indeed. Just gonna... And the heir! We've got Secrets of the Golem, the Night of the Seven Pyres, and the Royal Wedding. The wedding to Tobias is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Oh, goody. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Tobias at your side. Do you take this person as your lovely wedded spouse? Yeah, whatever. Fucking... Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. Ah! We needed intervention to prevent them from getting gunpowder. No. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new spouse, Tobias, refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner. Lovely. By the time you find yourself alone with Tobias, it's past midnight, you've never felt more tired. Did you see the 8 crows perched on the church tower as we walked into the cathedral? A dire omen. Yeah, perhaps you're right. The peasants have the right idea. To get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner. There, we're both in this together. I see the shadows in my room. I can't take back the love that I gave you. Something I loved and I hate you. I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. You comfort Tobias long into the night, listening as they express their doubts and fears. As dawn breaks, they fall asleep into your shoulder, exhausted. It's just a harmless dust, useful for mining. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Secrets of the Golems. We've cracked it, Your Majesty! Golems are powered by scrolls imbued with the words of Kaldovika, the ASHMEDEE machine god! We can build golems of our own, but we need to pray to Kaldovika to do too. Need I say it? Heresy! Heresy! Alright, do we A? Do we B? Allow it. Allow it. But the golems must be powered by the prayers of the 9th. C? Allow it without restrictions. Or D? Forbid it utterly. We either allow it or we allow it. That's all I have to say. Wait, I've just realized something. Actually, who wants a bribe? Who wants to be bribed? Who wants free money? B, C, or D for now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Hey, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. A voting, a voting, a voting is for you now. Vote, vote, vote. A vote, 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 vote. A vote, a vote, vote, vote. A vote, vote, vote. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it looks like someone's gotten a little richer. Voting is closed. Allow it without restriction. The church takes a massive hit when such heresy is allowed. Hey, Blueberry! Enjoy being a part of the Loyalists. Very good to see you again. You silly mother sucker. Hey, how's it fucking going, man? As you can clearly see, good things are happening. The church takes a massive hit when such heresy is allowed openly in the march. More and more common folk drift away from the ninth god. However, meanwhile, dozens of church factories are built in Kaldova's name, and soon marcher armies are bolstered with utterly clay giants. Lovely. The Ninth of the Seven Pyres. It's not long until the Ninth of the Seven Pyres. As you journey south, the sun beats down like a hammer. Grandy JP meets you at the gates at the city of Calaval. Glad you could make it, Your Majesty. Welcome to Calaval. Lovely. My king, the southern communists are way too powerful. What makes you say that? A beautiful place you have here. The whole city is excited to have you here, Your Majesty. The citizens cannot wait to see your pyre burn. You will provide the surrounding entertainment and arrange the event's spectacular climax. But first, which of the deposed gods' effigies do you want to be responsible for burning? Let's go for the Poison Eater. An excellent decision, Your Majesty. Traditionally, the sixth god's effigy is over 50 feet high and burned outside the city in a nearby orchard. Now, what kind of entertainers will you be hiring to surround your pyre and impress the spectators? We must do something. China, the March even got more trade than us. Damn. Anyway, let's go for fire dancers. A wonderful choice, Your Majesty. The fire dancers of the south are famed throughout the kingdom. You'll need more than that to draw a crowd, however. Who else? Lion tamers. A spot of danger. Should keep the knaves interested. Anyone else? Acrobats? Trapezing above the roaring flames. Enough to make even a stone heart sing. With all those entertainers, your pyre will be quite a spectacle. Nah, that's all. Your work is not done, Your Majesty. You must decide on the pyre's spectacular climax. Sometimes we go with fireworks, but those are expensive. The black powder must be sourced all the way from Kurf. Man, oh, damn. Oh, this damn black powder. It's very difficult to basically find it nowadays. If only there was a certain group of people that suddenly had it out of nowhere. We have some you could use. White powder when. A less exciting alternative is to topple the effigy over like a falling tree. Let's go. We will fill the effigy with an obscene amount of fireworks. Careful with that D. Wonderful, Your Majesty. Your pyre will accumulate in a splendendous fireworks display, unlike any of the world has ever seen before. I will make the arrangements at once. I can't wait. Soon the night of the Seven Pyres is upon you. The streets of Calaval are crammed with merrymakers. As the royal stagecoach makes its way to the orchard, the citizens greet you with cheers and toss roses. You like to overspend? Don't worry. It'll be worth it. The effigy of the sixth god towers over the treetops. A 50-foot woman covered in thousands of flowers. As it bursts into flames, out come the fire dancers, acrobats, and lion tamers. You wait anxiously for the crowd's reaction. The lion paws and prance and leap through the hoops. The fire dancers sway alluringly. Oh, wait. The fire dancers sway alluringly, spinning their flaming torches. Overhead, acrobats glide above the flames like doves. The crowd applauds, delighted at the sheer spectacle. Gotta go, I gotta take a nap before my magic event later. You do that, do not worry. We could do bomb. Finally, your effigy detonates. The dark sky is filled with bangs and whistles and 1,000 colors. The surrounding tree looks distantly flammable. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Roll a dice! Yes! Fortunately, no stray sparks catch anything alight. Thank the stars, you didn't want to be known as the monarch who burned down Calaval. The next day, you wait anxiously to hear the south reacted to your fiery display. Congratulations, your majesty. All anyone can talk about is your spectacular pyre. Everyone agrees you honored the ninth god and put on one hell of a show. Excuse my blasphemy. Adam, do you have a dragon? Anyway, praise the night god! Praise be upon him, your highness. I hope you come down someday for another night of the Seven Pyres. It was worth it. And the season! Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lady Partition Captain Leafy has invited her closest confidants aboard her yacht. You said you had a surprise for me. Indeed! And here it is. Behold! Your Majesty! What are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry. I hope you didn't overhear any. Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the monarch. It's a peasant who's the monarch's spitting image. Oh, remarkable. And just in time. The spy master trusts us so much that she's not noticed that we're refitting civilian vessels into battleships. Oh! That means we can move to the next phase, kidnapping the monarch and putting this fool in their place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom to be in utter chaos. Bad enough that the monarch's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage of the scheme, the petitions must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Well, we can't have that, can we? Anyway, end the season! We have bankruptcy looms, back from the hunt, and an infestation of crawlers. Let's go back from the hunt. Zelmar, Darast, I have something for you. Oh, it's something I brought back from my latest hunt. A trophy! Tobias takes you by the hand and leads you into the greatest hall, where a white sheet hangs from the some statue that wasn't there before. When they pull the sheet free and it falls to the floor, the taxidermied figure of a great brown bear is revealed, snarling in anger as if ready to attack. Face him. This will be perfect for instilling some fear in the nobles. The bear makes a fine addition to the council chambers. Your nobles give it nervous glances every time they enter the room. Lovely. Lovely. Bankruptcy looms. The treasury is almost empty, your highness. Where did it all go? I have a good night. That's crazy. Wait. I gotta go. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. I couldn't possibly say, your majesty. Perhaps you have been spending a little too freely. Apart from raising taxes, we have pretty few options. You could get a bank loan, or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. Inflation for Ranta. We are not printing money. Now after what happened last time. We're selling off the jewels. You auction off dozen of necklaces, 5 golden rings, and a jewel scepter to the nobles. It is a humiliating affair. Selling off symbols of power makes you look weak and desperate. Oh, look at this tiara. Fetching, isn't it? Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much, Blueberry the 4th. Hey, check this scepter! It's like I'm the monarch! Yeah, thank you. Thanks. An infestation of crawlers. My liege! Oh wait, my liege! Our mutual friend, noble partition Adam Dragonfly, has discovered a nest of crawlers on a new tract of coastal farmland. Naturally, we barons recommend they fill the tunnels immediately, lest they spread to other regions and endanger our crops. But Adam Dragonfly refuses to do so! Citizens have gone missing, your esteemed highness. These crawlers are much more dangerous than they appear. Legends speak of crawlers living in great cities beneath the soil, taking the weak to be consumed. We should leave the land to them. They're not to be trifled with. Assemble the council then. Thank you, my liege! Alright. Do we A, abandon the fields to the crawlers? Do we B, fill in the holes and continue farming? Or C, send someone into the tunnels to investigate? I prefer C. But B or C, vote now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. A, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. A, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. A voting is for you now. Vote, vote, vote. A vote, vote, vote. A vote, 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 vote. Vote, vote, vote. A vote, vote, vote. Vote, vote, vote. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Voting is closed. Fill in the holes and continue farming. Noble partition Adam Dragonfly's peasants march into the field, shovels and trowels in hand. But as soon as they throw dirt into the holes, crawlers burst from the subterranean homes and abduct their peasants, dragging them deep underground. Fuck. The crawlers continue attacking and pillaging the countryside relentlessly, dragging untold numbers to their doom. Word of the disaster spreads quickly across the kingdom. Lovely. And the season! We are now in the bidding wars! And as we see here, we got Blueberry with 2,499. We got Captain Leafy with 1,599. We got Adam Dragonfly with 1,100. We got Pickleman Boy with 900. And JP, who is broke. Very much broke. Isn't that right, Reactbot?
Bro thought they were slick.
I know, right? And thus, as a result, they are now broke. Very unfortunate, to say the least. So anyway, for the barons, we have A, an aqueduct, which raises the farming. Or B, a deer park, which lowers the farming. While for Grandee, we have C, a fortress, which raises the military. Or D, a feeds guilds, which lowers the trade. Meanwhile, for the petitions, we have E, a monument, which raises the authority. Or F, a prison, which lowers stability. A, B, C, D, E, or F, get your bags out and throw them on the ground! Get your bidding on! Bidding on! Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on! Bidding on! Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on. Bidding on. Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on. Bidding on. Get your bidding on right now. You have 30 more seconds. Will someone snipe at the last moment? Oh, and we have back and forth now. We've got a funding for C and a funding for A. Will they get their promised amounts? While 15 seconds are on the clock, will we see more bidding? We go now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! And it would look as if the authority has been risen, while the military for the Grandees has also risen. Thank you, Blueberry, for contributing to both of those. And the season! And sorry, Pickle Boy, you were too late to do that. Anyway, oh, about my heir. Lovely. Your marriage to Tobias has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair, but something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of many cousins. My spouse and I will have a child together. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Let's go. Oh, and whilst that it looks like we're about to have a 3-minute ad break, you know what that means.
I've declared war not because capitalism's a thorn in my side or out of nostalgia for an America gone by. This war's a people's war against a system that spiraled out of our control.
It's a war against the fucking forces of entropy. Understand? Do whatever it takes to stop them. Defeat them. Gut them. If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take it. Fucking hell. If you don't want to see those shitty ads, be sure to sub to this channel or go to my multi-stream until it's all over. Just the multiple options you can basically choose from. It's lovely to see, to say the least. And don't worry, I'm just basically going to have a little chatter or two whilst we wait for the ads to be over. And I will say, with this Monster Energy drink that I'm drinking, I will say, does anyone have any, like, monster drink recommendations? Zero sugar, if I will say, because your boy basically wants to have that mindset that he's actually being healthy for drinking zero sugar Monster Energy drinks. What would you all recommend? Whilst I'm also basically waiting for the 3-minute ad break. Hopefully you're all still here when the ad break is over. It's pretty much quite odd and reoccurring, really. And yeah, I will say I've started doing a bit of a workout. I've done like the second one, and here's the thing. It basically gives me like a bit of like that muscle thing that I hope that stays there. And I'm gonna probably do this thing where I work out one and then I rest the other. Work out one, then rest again. Work out one, rest again. Work out one, rest again. That whole thing from start to finish, really. But yeah, hopefully the people that did sub to me and didn't to me are still going to be here when the whole ad break is over, because I can understand the frustration of all of that. The frustration of knowing that that is the reoccurring theme, really. And I despise it very much so. I despise it very much so. But as well as that, hopefully there's other things I would like to get rid of when it comes to my OBS, because at the end of the day, it's not really helping me in any way, shape or form. Oh, and also, for anyone who doesn't know, why is it not there? Let me just double check why it's not there. Hang on. There we go. Here's a little challenge I'm starting, by the way. Just in case you guys forget at any point. I'm starting this little challenge, which is called Shut Up and Play Sonic Adventure 2. That is essentially a little goal that will be there for 14 days. If it's not there, reached in the goal that and at the time of there, then, you know, things tend to occur, really. But yeah, hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully you're all safe and sound and right and ready and bright as rain, and that you're going to be still here when everything basically starts and finishes. But yeah, don't worry, I'm still here, but I hope you're all still here when it comes down to it, because ad breaks are the worst. They really are the worst. And we have about 20 more seconds until that until everything basically restarts again, and you all are here to greet me once again, and I will basically say a lovely hello, hi, and welcome back to this stream. 5, 4, 3, 2, okay. Hello, and welcome back from your horrid little no-good endeavor. Hopefully... Oh, and you've contributed to the Shut Up and... You have contributed to the Shut Up and Play Sonic Adventure 2 challenge. Lovely. Nice to see some contributions here and there. But you'll have a long way to go when it comes down to it. We need like 25,000 for that to be the case. But hopefully everything basically works the way. But anyway, time for the gunpowder smuggling. Your Highness, the Barons of the March are attempting to emiss a stone of gunpowder. You know, the explosive black powder from Curve. Oh, the one I did use for fireworks back in the Grandee area. Gunpowder, where can I get some of that? Curve is the only place that produces it in high quantities, Your Majesty. The Republic is very careful about controlling their supply, and unfortunately, they're rapidly anti-monarchist. How fucking dare they? The Barons have established contacts with Curve merchants. No doubt at a great expense. Without the coin to purchase more powder, however, their plot will fail. Unfortunately, the Baron's trade is booming. There's no doubt stockpiling massive amounts of gunpowder. You bring the my brain's having a revelations. Sorry. You bring the revelations, which the Barons wholeheartedly denied to the Council. Alright, do we A, slap a heavy tariff on all imports to the March? Do we B, threaten with sanctions from supplying gunpowder to the Barons? Or C, allow the Barons to import whatever they please? A or B, vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 the voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 the voting is for you. Voting, voting, voting is for you now. Voting, voting, vote. Hey, voting, 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 vote. Vote, vote, vote. And 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it looks like voting is tied at a 1. And I'm gonna do the delay because there's no way I can lower that shit down. Threaten Curve with sanctions from supplying gunpowder to the Barons. Curve doesn't respond lightly to threats of sanctions, but they're also not willing to jeopardize trade relations over some of their more enterprising merchants. The gunpowder import has slowed to a trickle, but it hasn't stopped. The Barons' stat goal will not be elevated until the end of the next season. Anyway, the Crawlers attack. I won't do your Angus Majesty! Those crawlers have returned! Citizens are dying in the fields! Towns are burning! My lands are ruined! You cannot hope to fight them, your esteemed highness. I have been doing my research. These creatures are dark and ancient, and even more powerful than we realized. Do not listen to this weakling, your majesty. If these overgrown worms want to fight, we'll give it to them! Let the Barons handle this! Hey, you want to basically... Oh, wait. Hey, you want to get paid to basically go into battle? A, B, or C? Vote! Oh, wait. Now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Hey, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Voting is for you now. Voting, 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 vote. Voting, 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 vote. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. You have gold, and thus the voting is closed. We now gather the... Hey, board game bud! How are you doing? You must understand we are having a bit of a troublesome time, but hopefully you're doing well. Yes! A bloody battle ensues. The relentless crawlers inflict great casualties on the marcher forces. The creatures are terrifyingly organized and completely ruthless. Doing well, thanks. Lovely. Still, you push them back into the halls whence they came. Celebrations break out across the coast. Lovely jubbly. And the season! Somewhere along the coast, Lady Partition, Captain Leafy, strolls in her olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. The kingdom is at peace, and everyone's looking for a new scandal to focus on. Not exactly the right climate to abduct a monarch. I could finally publish my memoirs if you think that would cause enough of a distraction. No, I don't think that'll do. We need total chaos across the whole kingdom. You understand the impact of my memoirs, do you not? The partitions aim to lower stability to 4 or less. Interesting indeedy. Average taxes for average foe. Lovely jubbly. And the season! We have Itching for a Fight, the Archbishop Request, and Roving Hunters. Ooh, How about the Archbishop's Request? Your Majesty, I wish to speak to you about the situation in the Your Majesty, I wish to speak to you about the situation in the march. The monks have treated their duties to the church with as much revere as it's deserved, but now the march has abandoned the night god altogether. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the march. It's for the good of the realm. You have my express permission. Roll the dice! Wonderful! I will make the preparations right away. Roll the dice! The other regions are less than thrilled that you did not consult the council about the Archbishop's request, but it doesn't stop the mission from going ahead as planned. Roll the dice! Shit! The results are less than promising. After being run out of more than a dozen towns in the march, the missionaries head back to the capital with their tails between their legs. Still, the Archbishop hopes that their preaching might have laid the groundwork for future attempts. Yeah, probably. Itching for a Fight or Roving Hunters? Let's go Itching for a Fight. Your Majesty! We in the march have finished a complete reorganization of our army! It truly is a powerful beast now! Well, not really. Is there something you want? Since you asked! I was hoping the Crown might be willing to host some military exercises. The soldiers are restless! Can you define exercises for me? We just need a suitable campaign to whet our swords and spears. A non-bodied army isn't worth its salt, I say. Let's see what the council has to say. Instead of a costly war, your highness, we could establish mercenary companies that fight abroad and take a healthy cut of the profits. Or if your majesty wishes to gain something more than gold, we should use our might to intend to make inroads into Taliban. Those Morage armies will surely be no match. Is developing WMDs. Alright, do we A, establish mercenary companies loyal to the barons? Do we B, start a border dispute with the Taliban? Or C, embark a full-scale invasion of the Ashmedean Empire? A, B, or C? Vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. A, voting, 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 the voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. A, voting, 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 voting is for you. Voting is for you now. Voting, voting, vote. Voting, voting, vote. Voting is for you now. Voting, voting, vote. And we have 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Lovely. Voting is closed, and thus embark on the full-scale invasion of the ASHMEDEE Empire. Huzzah! Let's teach those ASHMEDEE dogs a lesson for existing without our permission. Willfully misinterpreting a standard diplomatic message as a grave insult, you send a declaration of war to the ASHMEDEE Empire. You've never seen the barons so excited. Lovely. And roving hunters. Your Majesty, 2 barons are on their way home from an epic hunt and seek shelter for the night. In exchange, they're willing to gift you a rare trophy and provide meat for an extravagant feast if you wish. They can stay, but I don't feel like a feast. You invite the barons and they're retreating into the palace and exchange pleasantries before turning in for the night. But later that night, you hear a strange noises coming from... Hey, J. Hersey! You are a partition, here's your 1,000 gold, don't spend it all in one place! You're looking dashing in that air. But yeah, coming from the quarters, like a pig squealing and snorting. What on crass F did they bring in here? Investigate the noise. You creep down to the corridors and push open the doors. The former barons stand before you, transformed into hideous porcupine beasts that stand on 2 legs with snouts, tusks, and floppy pink ears.
Your Majesty! Don't look at us!
What in the devil is wrong with you?
It was to meet you, my liege. We hunted and butchered an ancient legendary beast. We were told it was cursed, but we were also told to vary the beast. The spirit of the forest itself would bestow great power. We never thought this would be our reward.
I won't tell anyone, but you have to leave right now. You hurry the barons through one of the hidden passages. They go without a word, not wanting to argue with your decision. Once outside, you bid them farewell with as much sincerity as their hideous faces can muster. They vow to repay your kindness. Lovely. And the season! And somewhere in a dark cellar, a nervous baron is showing their guests a stupendous cache of explosive gunpowder. Behold! We won't kill you when we overthrow it. How fucking dare you? Great God! By my life! Black gold dust! And what are those? Cannons, my good friend! Cannons and muskets too! Courtesy of the Republic of Kerb. They are very happy with our business. Now to decide what we to do with all of it. Once we show our hand, there's no going back. Do you A, sneak the gunpowder under the palace and blow them all sky high, which is raising stability, or put all these cannons and muskets to good use, which is raising them up? Okay. You have picked B. Good. Party is closed. You have chosen B. With these explosive weapons, we'll be unstoppable on the battlefield! But we need to make sure we have the troops to use them. Then we must step up our recruitment so we are ready when the time comes. I'll get to it! For the final stage of the scheme, the barons must raise their military to at least 10. Lovely. And we have these, but I'm not doing that. And the air! We have war with the ASHMEDEE, new laborers, and a plague of rats. War with the ASHMEDEE. Ha! You should have seen the look on the ASHMEDEE diplomat's face when I told him we were declaring war on his pathetic empire. I kicked him in the rump as he left for good measure. Time to open a bottle of wine. It's too soon to celebrate, Your Majesty. We've got a war to win. The ASHMEDEE Empire's golden age is long behind it. They're still bigger than us, with more soldiers and a long history of conquest. But they lack discipline and are plagued by infighting. The kingdom's armies are in decent shape, but this'll be difficult. News of the war inspires a wave of patriotic fervor across the kingdom. Knights, old knights come from out of retirement, and naive youth stampede to join the army. Hopefully it'll prove enough. Rest assured, Your Highness, you'll be our full support in this war. What's our opening gambit? Fuck it. Who wants some free money? Because I feel like send, no. Send a small expeditionary force to test the Empire's strength. But then again, A, B, C, or D, vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. A, voting, 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 the voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. A, voting, 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 the voting is for you. A voting is for you now. Voting, voting, vote. Hey, a voting, voting, vote, vote, voting, vote, vote. A voting, vote, 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 vote. A voting, vote, vote, a voting, vote. And 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Voting is tied at a 1. You want to basically do the stability? I choose this one. Send a small expeditionary force to test out the Empire's strength. Roll a dice! A good decision. Let's see what we're up against. Roll a dice! I shall accompany you, of course. If you must. Roll a dice! Oh. Your Marshal and Baron Pickle Boy ride out at dawn, accompanied by a single hardened regiment. You wait anxiously for their report. Roll a dice! Oh, shit. When the messenger arrives, it's with good news. Your expeditionary forces has already captured a castle in ASHMEDEE territory, and the Empire is too busy with internal conflicts to respond. Press the advantage. You order a full-scale invasion of the ASHMEDEE Empire. You could cement your name in the history books. Shit. New laborers. My liege! I have a proposition for you! As we all know, you are the greatest monarch who ever lived, but you've been locking a lot of people up. Which is your right, of course. Only many of them are the pettiest of criminals. There are thousands locked up for legally dumping human waste, for example. Most of them would make good laborers and farmhands, which we surely need in the march. Perhaps we can work out a deal. Alright, do we, A, accept gold in exchange for petty prisoners, or B, donate the prisoners for free? A or B, vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. A, voting, 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 the voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. A, voting, 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 the voting is for you. A voting is for you now. Voting, voting, vote. A voting, 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 vote. A voting, voting, vote. Vote, vote. A voting, vote. Vote, vote. Vote. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Donate prisoners for free. Lovely. A most generous offer, Your Majesty. Soon, a large number of the so-called criminals are sent to the march to work in the fields. The barons are grateful for your gift, and the marcher crops thrive thanks to all the extra fertilization. Lovely. Meanwhile, a plague of rats. A plague of rats! Law petition Jehersey. How the hell do you pronounce your name? Is it Jehersey? Jehers? Strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. Oh, it's me. Yeah, it's you. Right there. The fields and barns of the coast are overrun by vermin, and we're no more and we've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Alright, do we A, take that rat and go the coast? can handle this alone. B, deliver a supply of rat poison. C, send a shipment of cats. Or D, hire some adventurers to clear out the rodents. Perhaps we should hold a military parade in the capital, my liege. How about we just get a shipment of cats? A, B, C, or D, vote now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. A, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Voting, voting. To celebrate our victory. Yeah. I just voting. I'm fucking 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. We now have a choice. Voting is tied at a 1. We either hire some adventurers to clear out the rodents or deliver a supply of rat poison. Rat poison. Hire some adventurers to clear out the rat poison. Luckily, the Adventurers Guild has an entire branch dedicated to vermin control as part of their leveling up initiative. Don't worry, your majesty. You can rely on I, Graswald the Glorious, and my party of merry adventurers to clear out these rats for you. Later, the adventurers are wiped out battling some kind of rat king in the sewer, but the rodent population has gone down. Lovely. And this is it! The grandees are gathered in an empty hall late at night. A new report from one of the spies has come in. By the 9th, the barons are stockpiling gunpowder of all things. They're scrounging it all the way from Kurth. Gunpowder. The explosive black powder. What are they planning to do with that? Knife only knows. But they will surely make their move soon. The monarch still has yet to produce an heir. Perhaps it's worth changing tact. If it's not too late, the monarch Zelma might want to get out while we can. Our only other option right now is to retake the throne by force if we think that Zalima is too weak to hold it. But it's an all-or-nothing play. If we rebel now, all our goodwill will be gone. Not to mention a few of our heads if we lose. We'll be back to square one! Wow, that is so shit. JP or Blueberry, do you A, support the monarch by diverting some extra taxes from southern peasants, B, support monarch with a propaganda campaign, or C, support the monarch by donating food to their name, or stoke the fires and invent some reason to get angry at the monarch? It looks like it's just going to be a random roll of the dice, I'm afraid. You have 10 more seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the rolling of the dice go for the propaganda campaign. Praise be! This should help Zilma keep a good grip on the peasantry. But we can't do it all for them. The grandees must continue to aid the monarch by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the monarch produces an heir and completes their ambition. Well, we had a good run. End the season. Casus Belli. Please, everyone, do quiet down, one at a time! It starts as a day like any other. Politicians are arguing with the grandees over something important. You assume you had trouble keeping your eyes open, though the whole thing. That is until the marshal breaks into the room, waving a sealed letter in the air. Your Majesty, esteemed nobles, I hold in my hand a proclamation for the barons of the march. You will want to hear this. Go on then. We, the undersigned, declare the monarchy and its council unfit for purpose, being unable to guide and safeguard the kingdom in these dangerous times. As such, we hereby proclaim the creation of the new military government, which will take effect immediately. Any resistance will be met with full force of the march. Your Majesty, the letter has gone out to every town and city in the kingdom. to every noble and mayor and peasant alike! As the noble council chamber catapults itself into a frenzy, you notice the Baron's benches conspicuously empty. We need to take over to properly wage war on the ASHMEDEE. You understand? How fucking dare you? Your Angus Majesty, allow us to put these treacherous dogs down. These treacherous dogs. It would be my pleasure. Nonsense! Allow us to honor. The grandees stand ready to assist you, Your Highness. You will have to honor of destroying my enemies. I'm not taking any chances. You will fight together. They grumble about it, but agree. Within days, armies are raised and ready to fight. What they have possessed the barons to go this far, surely they don't believe they'll go up against the rest of the kingdom. As it turns out, that's exactly what they're thinking. When the first reports come back from the front, the coastal and southern troops are fearful, even traumatized by the barons' military might. Cannons and muskets! They tore through my soldiers like they were paper! It was a bloodbath! The barons were hoarding gunpowder right under your nose. Just what they needed to seize the throne by force. Within a week, the loyalist forces are decimated and your marcher armies are closing in. This is worse than I ever imagined, Your Majesty. We simply cannot compete with these weapons. What are your orders? We stand and fight to the last! Roll the dice! Yeah! Your advisors exchange uncertain glances. Yes, Your Majesty. By the time the Baron's musketeers reach the capital, a ragtag militia stands ready to fight. Peasants with pitchforks and scythes, mostly, but at least they're angry. From atop the palace battlements, you give your final speech. No matter what you think of me, the next one will be worse. Fight for me or you'll be sorry! After the rousing speech, your peasants are sent to their doom. The battle doesn't last long. It's then that you find out the barons aren't keen on allowing challenges to their newfound authority. Your head finds a new home on a pike outside the gates before sundown. Oh well, at least there's a view. The view is nice. The monarch, the barons are victorious. After losing their throne to the barons, Monarch Zilma, head decorated on a spike. Once the crows have done their nastily work, it becomes just one more anonymous skull staring down from the palace gates. All that remained of the partition's attempt to upswear the crown was a prisoner deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumour. Unable to keep their puppet on the throne, the grandees were forced to retreat to their scheduled villas and brood. It wouldn't be long before the new southern claimant would rise, and when they did, the grandees would be ready. With their shiny new guns, the barons secured homogeny over the rest of the kingdom and installed Carla as unquestioned queen. At least until the bullets ran out a few years later. Monarch Zilma the Unready. What do you mean the Unready? I had everything ready for the war in the ASHMEDEE Empire! If that weren't for the fucking barons! You just had to do it, didn't you? You just had to fucking do it, pickle boy. How dare. Game length 2 years and 3 months. Spouse Tobias of the Coast and the successor Queen Carla. And of course, the richest, wealthiest noble is Pickleman Boy with 3,050, while JP is fucking broke with 900 to their name. So thus, Carla is the new monarch, the queen, if you will. With an authority of 7, a stability of 4, treasure of 630. However, the trade is almost all 10s, while the petitions are at 9. For the farming, we have the barons at 5, the grandees at 8, and the petitions at 6. For the military, we have the barons at 10, grandees at 1, and the petitions at 7. Whilst for the faith, we have the barons at 1, the grandees at 10, and the petitions at 7. And the defiance, barons at 2, grandees at 1, and the petitions at 0. Lovely fucking jubbly. Another L for me, it would appear. But thank you all for watching. And thank you ever so kindly for my OBS for crashing on the first 10 minutes of the stream. But it's time that we go into a luscious little... Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you want to see more, I always do streams every frickin' Sunday. I mean, sorry, I do King of the Castle every Friday, and I hope to see you all there next time. And thank you to Pickle Man Boy and anybody else for basically joining up. If you like it so much, be sure to leave a follow. I will always be here every Friday to play King of the Castle. Tomorrow we'll be playing some Dead by Daylight and hoping to enjoy the new expansion that apparently there's a new character, a new survivor. Hopefully that's going to be very lovely to say the least. As we go into a luscious little groove. Who shall we be raiding today? Let's see. Let's see who we should raid. Let's raid Ringtail. Why not? No. Ringtail or Captain Insanity? We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. Ringtail. We will raid Ringtail. Ring. Oh wait. Who is playing Fortnite? Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon. And I will see you all tomorrow with some good old-fashioned Dead by Daylight tomorrow. I will be playing King of the Castle next week, but I'll also be playing Deltarune on Sunday. Hopefully I'll see you all there. Have a good day, have a good evening, have a good afternoon, and I'll see you all tomorrow with some Dead by Daylight. It's a goodbye from the one and only React Bot.
That's enough brain rot for today.
Yeah, fair enough. And it's goodbye from me. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Oh, ba, 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 ba.